24th of March 2023 couldn't come sooner. Yo guys, how's it going? And welcome back to the channel. And today I am making a very special video, and that is the Resident Evil 4 remake is finally been announced officially by Capcom, and we are getting it next year in March on the 24th. And I'm still trying to comprehend it in my head right now. I cannot believe this is happening. Obviously, this has been talked about for years and years, if we would ever get probably one of the most popular Resident Evil games ever to exist. And it is finally happening, and I'm absolutely over the moon. I do have a few concerns which we'll get onto in a second, but nevertheless, if you guys don't know, Resident Evil 4, the original 2005 game, is my favourite game of all time, and it has a very sort of special sort of part in my heart of my childhood and everything like that, so I couldn't be more excited. But I'm just going to talk to you about a few details that I've noticed in the trailer, and hopefully what we'll see in the game, my expectations, and what I'm a little bit concerned about and stuff like that. So let's go. So like I say, it's fair to say the Resident Evil 4 game is probably the most popular in the series. It's where Leon Kennedy has to go rescue the president's daughter in order to save her life, and it is a truly awesome game. It really is. Obviously, it was kind of the game that sort of introduced third person, and what a lot of games followed after that in 2005. And it's like I said, it's a special place in my heart, and it was actually the first game I ever recorded on my YouTube channel. If you go back all the way to 2014, that was the first ever video I ever uploaded. Was my Resident Evil 4 walkthrough, so it has a special place in my heart. Like I said, I do have a few concerns, and that was the Resident Evil 3 remake. It was fair to say wasn't the best game. There was a lot of cut content, and Resident Evil 2 remake as well was a pretty solid game. So I'm hoping that they still go along the lines of the original game, and I think Capcom have listened to the feedback of Resident Evil 3 remake and have taken that on board for this one, because if they do mess this one up and there is a lot of main stuff missing, then I think Capcom are in for a big backlash, because like I said, this is the most popular game in any Resident Evil series, I think. So it's fair to say that a lot of people are going to have high expectations, but I think Capcom know that this is the most popular game as well, so I don't think they're going to mess anything up. But like I said, I couldn't be more excited, if I'm honest. Seeing the game just remade, and everything from the trailer as well looking absolutely brilliant. We saw the village obviously was a massive main part of the game, which everyone sort of always talks about when it comes to Resident Evil 4. We saw Luis, the Spanish guy with the red 9. We saw that in the trailer as well. We also saw Sadler, sort of not fully, but you know, a little bit of a blacked out face. Ashley, Ada, all back in the game as well. We saw one of the main I can't remember what they call it. Is it Las Plagas Castellanos? I can't remember what they call them in the Resident Evil 4 game, but yeah, we saw one of the enemies from the game as well, and yeah, just some iconic parts of the game, which like I said, I'm really looking forward to. I couldn't be more excited, and obviously I will be streaming the Resident Evil 4 remake on my channel, the whole shebang, and yeah, like I said, I couldn't be more excited. And just to touch on as well, we are still getting the Resident Evil Village DLC as well, which will be coming out on the 28th of October this year, which I'm also really excited for. And obviously I recorded that whole series on my channel as well, so it'd only be fair to do the DLC as well. And the DLC does look pretty interesting as well, so we'll have to definitely dive into that. And that's another thing I'm really looking forward to. So lots of Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil Village gameplay to come on the channel later on in the year and early next year as well. So oh, honestly, I'm so excited. I've got a massive smile on my face the whole video. But if you guys are excited as well, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. What are you most looking forward to? What are you worried about? I would love to know. I always read through my comments as well. I always reply. So please get in touch with me, and I would be really interested to see what you guys think, because like I said, this is probably the most anticipated game I've waited for in my entire life. So yeah, I'm super excited. As always, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like I said, we can have a chat about it. If you did like the video, please do give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you all again in the next one, guys. Take care.